We can be.
We must be the first generation
to end extreme poverty.
The generation
most determined
to fight injustice
and inequalities.
The generation that saves the planet from climate change.
And this is how it will get done. The global goals.
A 15-year plan
For everyone, everywhere.
With no one left behind.
We will live in a world
where nobody
anywhere lives in extreme poverty.
Where no one
goes hungry.
Where no one wakes in the morning
asking if there will be food today.
We will live in a world where no child has to die of
diseases we know how to cure.
and where proper health care
is a lifelong right for us all.
We will live in a world
where everyone
goes to school.
and education gives us the knowledge
and skills
for a fulfilling life.
We will live in a world where all girls and all women have equal opportunities
To thrive and be powerful and safe.
We cannot succeed if half the world is held back.
we will live in a world
where all people can get clean water
and proper toilets
At home,
At school,
and at work.
We will live in a world where
there's sustainable energy for everyone.
Heat, light, and power for the whole planet.
without destroying the planet.
We will live in a world where economies prosper.
a new wealth.
Lead to decent jobs
For everyone.
and we will live in a world where our industry,
our infrastructure
and our
Best innovations
Are not just used to make money, but to make all our lives better.
We will live in a world
Where prejudices and extremes of inequality
are defeated.
Inside our countries,
And between different countries.
where people live in cities and communities
that are safe, progressive,
And support everyone who lives there.
where we replace
What we consume.
Planet where we put back.
What we take out of the earth.
We live in a world that is decisively rolling back the threat of climate
change.
where we restore and protect the life in our oceans and seas.
will restore
and protect
life on land,
The forests,
Animals.
the earth itself.
With peace between and inside countries.
Where all governments are open.
And answer to us for what they do at home and abroad.
and the justice rules.
With everyone equal before the law.
Where all countries and we their people
Work together
Partnerships of all kinds.
to make these goals
A reality.
These are the United Nations global goals.
For sustainable development.
Let's get to work.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Please kindly confirm you can hear me. And please, as you join, please mute your microphone. Thank you. Please, if we can get someone to mute everyone, thank you so much so that we can enjoy this graduation ceremony. Please thank you for confirming that you can hear me now. I can proceed. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the graduation ceremony of the SDG Advocate Programme Cohort 6. So exciting to be here. Please use your emoji, use the chat button if you're excited to be here. Yeah, this is a wonderful and a great feat to achieve, and I welcome everyone, both the special guest and the graduating advocate that are finally graduating today. Welcome to this program. Today we celebrate you, we celebrate the work that you've been doing, we celebrate what SDG Advocate Programme stands for as we graduate yet another cohort this afternoon. The SDG Advocate Programme is a transformative youth development initiative that has been designed to equip Nigerian youth with the knowledge, the skills, and the leadership capacity to champion the sustainable development goals and drive social impact across the country. This program was launched in 2022 and has since then graduated thousands of young advocates into the world. The program empowers young leaders through a structured 4-month intensive learning and advocacy journey. It features over 20 training modules, assessment, practical project that deepens participants' understanding of the 17 global goals and enhance their ability to contribute meaningfully to their implementation through the community project, the virtual advocacy program, and also the mighty one, which is the most important, the Own a School project, where the advocates get to go to schools to share this knowledge to the younger generation. At the heart of the program is the Own a School, which is the most important, which it integrates SDG education into school nationwide, helping to build a generation of informed and proactive citizens. In addition, the program mobilizes youth-led network to localize, engage, and monitor the implementation of the SDG across all the 36 states in Nigeria and the Federal Capital Territory. So today, like every other graduation ceremony, we will be graduating over like 689 advocates. Please, a round of applause for yourself if you're part of this advocate that are graduating, because it's not easy. Among the 3,505 advocates that started this journey, 689 will be graduating today. This is to tell you that this is not just any other program where you just get to sign off on the next certificate. This is an intensive platform that you have to go through the fire and to prove that you're worthy of the certificates. Joining us on this graduation ceremony today is Professor Ngozi Odiaka. I think I've seen her. She joined very early. Thank you so much for joining, ma. She is the country director of the SDSN Nigeria. Thank you so much for joining, ma. Nice to have you here.
Thank you. God bless you.
Also, we'll be having Dr. Bala Yunusa, the Senior Technical Advisor, OSSAP, on SDGs. Thank you so much. Hoping to hear from you later during the program, Sam. We also have with us Nados Berihe, the project lead Global Youth Network, SDSN Youth. I hope I was able to pronounce that well. Pardon me, forgive me if I didn't pronounce that well. Nados Berihe, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you. Of course, we have Mr. Emmanuel Oluwoyo, who is the network coordinator, and of course me, the project lead for this cohort, Janet Olaolu, and I will also be moderating this graduation ceremony. It's not been an easy feat, it's been an easy journey working with these guys, working with you all, but throughout the 4-month course, you had shown this growth and the evolving stage that you've had to go through. And then I say a very big congratulations to you once again. Before we move into the next, please let's quickly watch the SDG-AP Cohort 6 short documentary. I'll be back in a jiffy. Okay, so while we are with the media team to share the documentary, let me quickly drop this data. We'd love to have a live testimonial from you. I know some of you had shared your impact story and would watched your impact story. It's been so great. Some shared it with us via social media. And another thing that I noticed about this cohort, I don't know if this has ever happened in the previous cohort, is the sustainability plan for each of their programs. I mean, this is a very good one. I've seen states that have been able to, after submitting their community project, after they had been done with their community project, they still went back to do a second and a third program, follow-up program of this program. And not only that, some are already planning to make this thing a thing, like a big thing, whereby it will be a regular thing. It's not just going to be a one-off thing that they will just have to just drop. This is a great one. It's a great news to hear, and it's a great news to see what you guys are doing. But if you love to share your testimonial, probably you want to share your experience with us live on this call, you can send a private chat to me so that I can call your name when it's time. So can we have the video documentary now, please? Okay, let's take the live testimonial for now. Pending the time the media will have time to sort that out. So let me check who I can call. Who is here? Who is here? Or you can just use the emoji so I can call out your name. Do we have Jessica here? Jessica Ohaka. Okay, Gombe Abila, someone says, I would like to share. Please, can we, Abila, someone, please kindly unmute your microphone and share your journey story, your story with us.
Hi everyone, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Please go ahead.
Yeah, my name is Abila Samuel Tuma. Yeah, I'm from Gombe State, and I must say that I'm very glad to have participated in this particular cohort. And one particular thing that stood out for me is the ability to be able to connect with people of like minds. Talking about when we had our state projects, we've been communicating virtually, but it was an opportunity to meet and to impact the lives of people. The topic we chose particularly was cervical cancer and breast cancer and its effects in society, and we're able to really deal with it. Questions were thrown, people were really enlightened. I'm glad that I could really connect with these people. And then another highlight for me was when I did my own school project. At first, I wanted to go to my alma mater. I went to the school and I was hoping they would allow me, but unfortunately, school policies and all of that. But I was still resilient. It didn't stop me. I think I had about a few days before I got the notice that I couldn't own the school project in the school. So I had to think fast and find a way to reach out to another school around. And I explained to them. I told them this is what I'm trying to do. I explained the benefits to them and all of that. And then they consented and they were glad. They allowed me to come. So I made some infographics and a lot of stuffs. And then I was able to reach out to school. We had the activity. I got a couple of friends to come and help me cover new videos and pictures and all of that. And then they were excited. In fact, for them, it is something, whatever it is that would involve everybody, they are open to things like that. And for them, this was one of the things that would affect everyone, in the sense that students saw it as an opportunity to also affect their immediate environment. Yeah, so, and they promised that they would keep sharing, they would take time in the assemblies and be talking about these things and so on and so forth. So I'm really glad that I was able to do this. It was painful, because sometimes having to juggle it with my job, and because I do a lot of travels, and a lot of things. But the fact that I could discipline myself to do this together, it gave me a sense of responsibility. Not that I'm not, but a bigger level. Because ordinarily you could trivialize this and say, okay, let me just do what I can do. But I told myself I was going to really do this from the bottom of my heart, sincerely, and I was able to do it. And I'm glad that I am living with the satisfaction that I've been able to impact lives and connect with a lot of persons. And there are other plans also to keep working, and making this change and making this impact. Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you, Samuel. Thank you so much for sharing. That was a beautiful one. Thank you for sharing that. I'm sure a lot of advocates can relate to that, as so many of them are to be very deliberate. This is not just something you can give an excuse for. They know that there's no reason, there's no opportunity for excuse. I mean, excuse is just for failures. Let me read a live testimonial here from Juwon Ajayi from Lagos. Says, my participation has personally influenced my life for good. I became more self-confident, developed new skills, and felt great accomplishment. It also gave me more insight into myself, the world around me, and how my action count in mankind. A difference. Thank you. That was good. How you can relate with other people, how you can disagree to agree. There were some fights in some states, but then they were able to still come up together and work the state project together. But we still have time to take more live testimonial when we'll come back. But right now, we need to move quickly because we have a lot on the agenda. So, taking us on the first graduation congratulatory message is Professor Ngozi Odiaka, the Network Chair, SDSN Nigeria. Ma, can you kindly unmute your microphone and your video?
Thank you.
Thank you. Nice to have you.
Good afternoon to everyone. I hope I'm loud and clear.
Yes, you are, Ma. Yes, you are.
Thank you so much. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to believe we have distinguished guests amongst us here, the cherished partners that have been with us on SDSN matters, and most importantly, the remarkable graduates of the SDGs Advocate Programme, Cohort 6. You are welcome. Permit me to welcome specially and recognize the man behind the scene. That's a Senior Technical Advisor, Office of the Senior Special Assistant to the President on SDGs, Dr. Bala Yunusa. Sir, you're welcome, and thank you for making it out of your very busy schedule. You made sure you are here. We're very grateful. Yeah, what a powerful and promising moment this is. Today, I'm so grateful to God. I'm happy. We do not merely mark the end of what we can call a normal program. We celebrate the rise of a new generation of African change makers. It's amazing. It's a generation that refuses to be bystanders in the face of environmental and social crisis, particularly for those of us in Nigeria. You are a generation that is not just waiting for change, no, but you are boldly coming out and you are being creative, leading the world. Congratulations. Of the 3,500 Janet talked about, I think 505, advocates that were admitted and trained in this circle, only 688 have been cleared for graduation. Congratulations. This is not just a number I want to believe. It's a testament to your resilience, like the testimony we just heard, a testament to your dedication and your unwavering commitment to sustainable development goals. You have gone above and, of course, beyond. And today, by the grace of God, you stand not just as graduates, but as standard bearers of excellence. Over the course of this transformative journey, which by the grace of God I've been part of, you have immersed yourselves in the realities of the Sustainable Development Goals. You have explored the intricacies of climate action, the urgency of environmental sustainability, and the interconnectedness of our global challenges. As you have done so, not as passive learners, I want to believe, but as active advocates, questioning, designing, innovating, and most importantly, building solutions like the testimony that we have just heard this afternoon. I am really, really proud of you all. As we gather here at Cohort 2025, a convergence of vision, I believe, convergence of purpose, and a convergence of passion. Your graduation is not just a conclusion, but honestly, as an individual, I believe it's a catalyst. The message all through, echoed throughout this period, has been very clear. Nigeria and African young people are not the problem to be solved. I dare say you guys are the solution in motion. And you, particularly this Cohort 6, are living proof of that. At the Cohort 2025, we have seen how your voices and ideas are shaping the future. From grassroots environmental projects to bold policy proposals, you've demonstrated that, of course, young people are not just waiting for change. You are creating it, and I congratulate you. Let me just share the words of one of your own, Aisha Suleiman from Kaduna State, who said during her presentation, and I quote, if you will remember Aisha Suleiman from Kaduna State, she said, "Sustainability starts with showing up for our communities, our planet, and each other. This program didn't give me knowledge. It gave me a mission. I was touched. For me, it was instructive." Aisha's words echo the essence of this program. Knowledge turned into action, commitment turned into leadership. And from the African continent, particularly Nigeria, you guys have demonstrated the power of local action with global impact. You've embraced the fusion of indigenous wisdom and modern innovation. Honestly, you have shown that sustainability isn't just a theory, no. It's a daily choice, a community-driven commitment, and a movement that starts with each of us. Remember, you made a pledge, and you made that pledge with conviction when you started. And I quote what you said: I will raise my voice for clean waters and thriving ecosystems. I will support and promote technologies that reduce plastic waste. I pledge to be part of the solution to turn this moment into a movement. Remember, that pledge is not just words. It is now your mandate. So here is my charge to you as the chair of Sustainable Development Solution Network, and I'm grateful to the team who has been on the lead, led by Mr. Emmanuel Oluwayo. 1, please continue to engage your communities. True transformation begins at the grassroots. It's important for us to note that. Number 2, please scale your ideas, but never lose sight of the people you serve. 3, forge new alliances across sectors, across generations, and across borders. 4, please always never forget to document your impact. Let your progress become a roadmap for others. And the last, challenge the status quo. Challenge the status quo. But always carry the wisdom of those who came before you. I want to let you know that the world needs your courage. The world needs your voice. The world needs your ideas. But most of all, it needs your action. So as graduates of the SDGs Advocate Programme, you are no longer just participants, no. You are now ambassadors. You are now builders. You are now protectors of the Africa, Nigeria, who needs envision, sustainable, and resilient, inclusive, and just. I want to say a very, very big congratulations to Cohort 6. I want to believe that this Cohort 6 is like never before. They have come in a new dimension, completely new dimension. Congratulations to all of you. So please step forward with boldness. The future is not waiting, and neither should you as an individual. And again, I want to say congratulations. Thank you so much for being there. Thank you for making yourself available to be trained. Thank you for taking it upon yourself to be part and parcel of the movement that we are in now. And I pray that your journey from this moment forward be as impactful as your passion is undeniable. Thank you, Mr. Emmanuel Loyo. Thank you, Janet, and all the team that has been able to put this together, leading and directing, and believing that one day issues of sustainability in our nation, particularly Africa and in Nigeria, will be a great one. God bless you all, and thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you so much, Ma. I was expecting that you guys will be using your reactions to shower Professor with claps, or are you not excited to the graduates today? Thank you, Professor. We
You're welcome.
love you. We thank you for the words of encouragement. And of course, like you said, this cohort is quite different. Moving quickly, before I come back to the life testimonials, let's quickly take the metrics. Like you want to know the data of this cohort 6, and taking that will be Mr. Ojuoluwa Tobiloba, the Ed Project and Strategy. Toby, please, you can have the floor.
All right, thank you so much, Janet. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning to everywhere you are hearing. Thank you so much, Prof. I'm glad to be here with you this afternoon. And to our guest of honor, good afternoon, sir. And to all our graduates, good afternoon and congratulations to you. I'm glad that you made it. Just like Prof said the other time, we have a whole lot of people that applied for these cohorts. And I must tell you that this cohort is one of the, if I can use that word, best so far. I'm also proud to be a part of cohort 1 of SDG Advocates. So I can tell you that I so much enjoyed this particular cohort. All right, going forward, just like Prof said the other time, I would like to quickly run through our metrics for these particular cohorts. I would like to inform us that over 3,505 people registered for this course or to be a part of these cohorts. And faithfully, we are able to graduate 689 advocates. Simply means we have just 19.6% of the participants graduated. So I must congratulate you if you are a part. And I must also let you know that we had 6 masterclass in this session, which approximately 180 hours of masterclass learning directly. And faithfully, all of these advocates did what we call own a school project, where they went to schools. I believe we were having some testimonies showing what they've been able to do so far. And it will glad you to tell you that Southwest has the highest number of participants all over the country. As a matter of fact, statistically speaking, we have over 131. I mean, when it comes to graduates now, we have over 131 coming from Lagos alone, while Abuja came second with 88 graduates. I believe the Lagos and Abuja should really celebrate themselves. All right, so going forward, as I'll be handing over back to Janet, once again, I would like to congratulate you for being a part of this movement, being a part of these achievements so far. Please, just like Prof said the other time, it is not just enough to have the certificate. It is enough that you continually become the voice that we need in Nigeria, and most importantly, in Africa. Thank you so much. Janet, you can have the floor.
Thank you, Toby. Thank you. I'm so I'm tempted to read the beautiful testimonials that I'm seeing on the chat box, but then I know our time is fast spent, and I know we we don't want to keep our guests waiting. So before I move back to the testimonial, let's quickly take the graduation congratulatory message too. That will be coming from Nados Berihe. She is the project lead Global Youth Network, SDSN Youth. Nados, glad to have you join us. Welcome to Nigeria.
Thank you so much, Janice. I've always wanted to visit, so this is the closest I've gotten. Thank you so much. I'm so happy to join you all here. I've just been so moved to hear the testimonies, the stories, and I'm just so excited to be here. And I want to start by congratulating first, of course, Emmanuel and also the entire team in this milestone. And I also want to say a big congratulations to the 6th cohort of the SDGs Advocate Programme. It's very amazing to hear about your journey, and I have no doubt that you are going to go on to accomplish great things. As we all know, SDG awareness is very important because when we know, we care, we act, and only then when we act and take real action does real change happen. So you are champions of sustainable development, you are equipped with the knowledge, you have the vision, you have the voice. So we count on you to go on and change your communities and beyond. And I completely agree with the professor that this is not the end. This ceremony is only the start of your journey. So you're going to embark on this journey further to advocate, to act, and also to lead with commitment for a sustainable future for all. So congratulations once again, and thank you so much. I'll hand it back to you, Janet.
Okay, thank you. I was struggling with that for a bit. Thank you, Nados. Thank you for making it short. Thank you so much for that. I'm sure they heard what you said. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, we're showering you the Nigerian love. Please take it. Yeah, quickly. Let me read out this testimonial coming from Emmanuel Fachi. It says, though I am originally from Kogi State, I was privileged to carry out my state project in Edo State. And as a trained teacher, though currently not in active practice, the UNESCO project gave me a fulfilling opportunity to reconnect back with the classroom and rekindle my passion for education. Facilitating 2 sections of pupils, I experienced a rich exchange of knowledge. It wasn't just about teaching the 17 Sustainable Development Goals. It was about learning with the children, their curiosity, their energy, and perspective deepened my understanding of how early education shapes sustainable thinking. The school administration was incredibly supportive, providing a welcoming and enabling environment for impact. This journey has been both humbling and empowering. It strengthened my communication, teaching, and leadership skills. I am proud to have contributed to shaping young minds and raising awareness about global goals. I look forward to leveraging this experience. Yeah, Fache will look forward to seeing you grow and succeed in this journey as well. Thank you for sharing. Yes, I think I have a minute, like few minutes to take 1 or 2 testimonials. So you're going to make it as brief as possible. Let me have Omolade Bemisola take our testimonial first. If Omolade can hear me, kindly unmute your microphone, and let's hear you share your story. Omolade Bemisola. Okay, can someone please? Okay, I can hear you. Please go ahead.
All right, yeah, thank you very much. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
So like I am super excited. I am so happy right now because I put in for this program in 2021. I think that was the cohort 3, but because of life also juggling schools and everything, so I could not complete. And taking this cohort 6 since February, I told myself that this is going to be a personal journey for me and I must finish too. through this advocacy program, I've learned a lot, not about the SDG 17 alone, not about the 17 SDGs alone. I've gotten clarity about career. I've even seen students that haven't heard about what the SDG is. So it gave me that joy that I am able to teach people what the 17 SDG is. And through that, I've been able to do some other voluntary services that requires me taking students on the 17 SDG. I am super happy and I'm grateful to you people for organizing this thing. And I want to say congratulations to everyone that started this journey. It wasn't easy, from the masterclass to book reading to different things. And I want to especially thank Maureen, the Lagos State coordinator. She did a lot for us. Our leadership style is so exceptional, and everyone in Lagos would bear me witness that she really did so well. So Maureen, thank you very much if you're on this call hearing this. And to everyone, congratulations to us. Please don't let us stop here. Let's continue to do our best in wherever we find ourselves. Thank you.
Thank you, Omolade. Thank you for sharing. I mean, I was going to take a moment to celebrate all the state team leads. Please collect your flowers. Or if you know you are a state team lead, collect your flowers. I know of some state team lead that started this journey but ended up dropping the mantle, probably because of one thing or the other. I mean, hoping that they will jump on the leadership train another time. And I know some that were not that like Samuel that from Plateau that didn't start as a state team lead, but because the state team lead had to drop out at a point, he picked up and he did fantastic well in a very short period of time. No, I'm so glad, and I'm very, very proud to say, and so I'm very positive to say that this cohort, we have one of the best leaders of this cohort. Take your flowers, you guys, for all the state team leads. You guys did fantastic well, because we worked in midnight sometimes, and sometimes engaging them till middle of the night, and they are always responding and getting it done immediately. Thank you. Well done. Let me call on the next testimonial. I'm so sorry. I can see your hands. I really want to call you. I will see if time permits us. I'm still going to call Emmanuel from Abuja and some other persons, but I just need to call people that I'd indicated earlier first. Rita Chidubim Okeke, if you can hear me, and if you're still on this call, please unmute your mic and share your testimony with us.
All right. Thank you, Janet.
Thank you, Rita.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's been a whole lot, right? I want to thank the SDSN for providing this opportunity. It has been not easy, because I'd have to juggle between my work and the advocacy, right? And it was worth it, because I've always been an enthusiast of development, right? SDGs, Sustainable Development Goals. Now, this provided me an opportunity of bonding with my my classmates in the university. There was a time I posted something that was our virtual advocacy, and he was so happy. He had to connect and was like, "Oh, I work with the Global School Program in the US, and I'm so happy you are involved in the SDGs over there in Nigeria. I believe we could work on 1 or 2 projects later on." I was so happy. Then when I went for my own school project, at first the school, they were not so sure about what I wanted to do or how I was going to do it. But when I came and I delved into the 17 Sustainable Development Goals, the children, they were so excited, being that they were primary school children, and even the school proprietress, she was like, "Oh, what more could we do? I'm so interested. I want to get more. How do we get connected with these SDGs?" So I had to tell them about setting up the SDGs club in the school, and also getting involved maybe in the global school program by the SDSN. So they were so excited about that. Another game changer for me in the advocacy program were the courses, right? The master classes. I learned so well. And currently in my job role, I work with the UNDP as a monitoring and evaluation officer for their talent management company here in the Southeast. So I've been able to inculcate the sustainable development goals on the fellows and community initiatives. I've tried to bring in what I've learned over these 4 months to them and make their community initiatives better. Right. So I would want to thank the SDSN. It has been a wonderful opportunity. It has been a worthwhile journey. Thank you so much, and God bless.
Thank you, Rita. Thank you for sharing. It's glad to hear your testimony and to see the good work that you're doing with what you've learned. In a minute, I don't know if Emmanuel Jeremiah from Abuja can quickly unmute and share your testimony.
Yeah, I'm here.
Thank you. Please go ahead.
All right. So, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Emmanuel Jeremiah from Abuja, and this has been a very enlightening and very rewarding experience. So I'd seen a project back in December, and then I saw when it was moved, and I was still very hopeful for it because I've been involved in the climate action space for a while. I'm part of a group called Plug in Nigeria, and then we're all about environmental sustainability and physical wellness. And so like that, we already had 2 SDGs down. But then learning about the 17 SDGs or expanding my course to that, and then utilizing the Only School project to introduce new children to the project allowed me to then capitalize on another interest of mine, which is debating with ties with quality education, like SDG 4. And so in so doing, the school that I went to do project in made me the chair of the debate committee. So I was one who, not committee now, debate club. So the SDG club and the debate club became a fusion, and then I am now in charge of that. And it was just such a wonderful experience, like having an exchange of value, but also more than that, exchange of knowledge and establishing the SDGs for the children and the younger generation being raised to finally see it for what it is. And I'm very hopeful for what the rest of the journey is moving forward with the school. Thank you so much, SDSN.
Thank you, Jeremiah. Thank you so much. Thank you, and well done on the good work that you're doing. Also, if time permits, I'll come back to others that wants to share their testimonial. But now we need to move quickly to the special guest address, and taking us in that is Dr. Bala Yunusa, the Senior Technical Advisor, Office of the Senior Special Assistant to the President on SDGs. It's nice to have you join us, sir. Thank you for taking your time to join us. Please, can we have him on mute, please, and take the floor. Welcome, sir.
Okay, thank you very much, and a very good evening to all participants and colleagues on this call. This will be my 3rd participation at this graduation. I think since 2022 I've been on, and I'm quite impressed with what I'm seeing, even in terms of participation at this particular graduation. At some point, I saw 220 participants. That is huge. So let me, from the outset, congratulate the leadership of the Sustainable Development Solution Network, Nigeria, ably led by Professor Ngozi Odiaka, my good friend, for successfully driving this initiative over the years, and also to the graduates of this cohort. Distinguished colleagues, recall that world leaders adopted the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development in September 2015. And of course, most of you have engaged with the SDGs, but broadly, the agenda itself envisions a present and a future that is economically sustainable, socially inclusive, and environmentally resilient. And then that vision was expressed through the framing of course, the 17 Sustainable Development Goals, 169 targets, and 230 key performance indicators. We argued that taking together the SDGs are a universal call to action to end extreme poverty, safeguard our planet, and ensure all people enjoy peace and prosperity by the year 2030. So it is important at this point to note that the 2030 Agenda is about the future. And of course, the future the youths are the future, or the future is about its youth. What you're doing here today, distinguished colleagues and participants, is not only a demonstration of your commitment to the 2030 agenda, but also it's a way of expressing an idea, a blueprint for inclusive, just, and sustainable world. However, achieving these ambitious goals require more than just, formulating policies at whether it is policy, legal, and institutional framework. It requires a change in mindset, a cultural shift, and the engagement of all stakeholders, especially the young people. So I'm happy to see what Sustainable Development Solution Network is doing with the SDG Advocates Programme. Also, colleagues, recall that we have all witnessed, a new normal since the COVID-19 pandemic, and this confirms the reality of what, for example, an area of interest, what digitization and digital transformation can offer us with respect to our capacity to implement the Sustainable Development Goals. It's important that when we have opportunities to talk to Nigerians, but more importantly, young Nigerians, we remind ourselves of what we are doing on the policy side to operationalize the Sustainable Development Goals. Part of the institutional framework is the timely establishment of the Office of the Senior Special Assistant to the President on Sustainable Development Goals, with basically fourfold mandates. That of horizontal and vertical intergovernmental planning and coordination, that of representation, advocacy, and partnership building, that of resource mobilization and management, and finally, monitoring, evaluation, and reporting for the SDGs. And our strategic approach, of course, can be seen at two different levels, at the national and at the subnational level. So at the national level, we work with all the federal ministries, departments, and agencies to coordinate the work that they do on the SDGs. And this entails, recommending and working with them to integrate the relevant SDGs into their sectoral policies and plans. For example, the Federal Ministry of Environment has to mainstream SDG 11, 13, 12, 13, 14, arguably, into their sectoral policies and plans. And all their relevant MDAs, of course, we can see the National Council on Climate Change, which is a council under the supervision of the Ministry of Environment, coordinating only SDG 13 on climate action. The same with Federal Ministry of Health, for example. They must integrate SDG 3 on quality health and well-being for all, and some components of 2 on nutrition and hygiene, as well as some component of 6 on sanitation, water, and management. So that is the approach to the implementation, or if you like, mainstreaming, acceleration, and policy support. At the subnational level, we work closely with all the 36 states and the FCT to integrate or mainstream the SDGs into their medium and long-term development policies and plans. And that is the way to go. And so for the sake of 15 minutes that I have for this session, I won't dwell more on those institutional policy and legal frameworks for the SDGs, but I would like to just highlight some so that you are aware of what the public sector is doing in operationalizing the SDGs. Recognizing the role of digital transformation, especially with this digital era, and youth at the heart of this transformation, I would like to briefly talk on why I think digital innovation is crucial to the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development. And recognizing that, I would like to refer you to a report in 2019 by the United Nations Secretary General on harnessing digitization in financing the Sustainable Development Goals. That report identified or highlighted 3 ways in which, for example, fintech will shift, the center of gravity of the entire financing ecosystem towards benefiting the society. And once we talk about the 3 or the 5 pillars of sustainable development, of course, the people, prosperity, partnership, planet, and peace. So within that, partly the partnerships, it's key, but then more resources are needed to finance our future. So let's say first, the involvement of youth in digital transformation. That report that I make a reference to first identify fintech having the capacity to increase the quality and user friendliness of financial information and empower citizens in their respective financial decisions. Secondly, digitization through financial fintech can help us reduce financial intermediation costs as we promote funding or financing for sustainable development. Thirdly, fintech will offer us an opportunity for collective actions among citizens in their financial lives, ranging from platforms such as crowdfunding to shareholder action. So broadly, through the digital transformation opportunity, fintech provides an opportunity for us to share collective responsibility and ensure that we leverage on the digital transformation to finance our common future. So back then in 2012, you will recall, some of you, that the Central Bank of Nigeria introduced the cashless policy in a bid to promote financial inclusion, to make banking and financial transactions available in remote areas. And I think the capacity and the commitment of the Nigerian youth played a crucial role in achieving that. So by 2017, PwC, PricewaterhouseCoopers, estimated that about 62% of customers in Nigeria were using financial services via mobile applications. So this provides huge opportunity. Indeed, a growing number of payments are now digital, and reaffirming the commitment to creating sustainable future and innovative workforce to bring together experts through innovation for the SDGs in Nigeria. So undoubtedly, we need digital technology to achieve the SDGs, but we need digital technology to be inclusive, sustainable, and build on the foundations of COVID-19 digital transformation. I really, really invite our young Nigerians. Recall that the average Nigerian age is now 17, official, and that means we have a huge potential to tap in that. So I invite you to put in your most innovative ideas and your best technology to work on digital solutions to fast track the achievement of the Sustainable Development Goals in Nigeria. Distinguished colleagues and participants, I'm mindful of the time allocated, 10 minutes, so I have 1 minute more. So I would like to conclude by reaffirming Nigeria's commitment to the successful implementation of the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development, but more specifically, using digital transformation. Like I said, we are key partners with the Sustainable Development Solution Network. Actually, the SDSN Nigeria represents the academia and the scientific community from where we sit, and we've been working together very closely since 2017. So we look forward to working more closely with you all in the remaining years for the global goals so that no Nigerian is left behind. Once again, I thank you all for your kind attention, and I wish you all a productive graduation ceremony. Thank you.
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you so much. Please, let's use the emoji and to appreciate Dr. Bala Yusuf. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for being part of our graduation and for celebrating with us. And we hope to have more of you in the coming cohorts that we will be having. I think I can still take one testimonial quickly before I move to the next on the agenda. So let's give someone from Lagos that's spoken. I think it'll be fair for me to give someone from Cross River the opportunity to share. So let me get the name. Oluwatosin Joseph from Cross River. If you're on the call, unmute and share your experience with us, please, in a minute.
EP. Good afternoon, everybody. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Thank you so much for the opportunity. And I really hope that I would have all the courage to be able to share this testimony. So SDG is not just a program to me. Honestly, SDG is it's like a healing balm to me. Because when I got into this year, I had a lot of projects on my mind and a lot of plans. But of course, SDG wasn't a part of it. So, but then I saw SDG and I fell in love with it. I've always run an NGO from 2018 personally, and I didn't know there was something called SDG. But then I signed up in February, and right away in February, I got discovered that I was pregnant and with other 2 complications. And it was just so discouraging. I got so depressed. But as we continued in the program, the books, the master classes, the people that I met, everything, it was just like every time that I attended those lessons, I get energized. It was just like every time that I read those books, there's this fueling, there's this remotivation to say you have not wasted this year, because the pregnancy came with a 5 years family implant on me, and it was like, what's this? I thought I was done. But thank God for SDG, and honestly till date I've gotten my feedback. Initially, when I discovered that I was pregnant with those complications, I couldn't do the things that I used to do or love to do. I would just be indoors from morning till night. But when I started with SDG, and thank God for our team lead in Cross River, Chineye, she was so understanding. She was always reminding, even in DM, and I got my strength from that. So when I went for the Own a School project, it was funny because I was literally sick that day. But when I got amongst the children again, I saw light. I felt well again. And I just want to say thank you to SDG. Thank you so much. And ever since I finished my Own a School project, I was always going back to the school, because I saw that there are students in the school who cannot read. I am in a local place. I relocated from Lagos to Cross River just late last year. So I saw that a lot of children in that school cannot read, even in secondary school. So I started going back there, volunteering, and volunteering has also made me to be able to stretch myself to go out. So thank you so much, SDG. Thank you so much, SDN. Thank you so much, my team members in Cross River and my team leader. God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Oluwatosin. We are sharing love also to you. Thank you for sharing that, even though that was very emotional. But then, thank you for sharing. I'm glad that you're able to find your feet and you're able to find your calling back. I mean, those children will be they're so lucky to have you. Thank you for the good work that you're doing. Yes, now to the next on the agenda. I mean, if we are unveiling the top SDG advocate, that is to tell you that we are unveiling also, and we are celebrating the state team leads. Please, can you mute whoever is speaking at the background? Thank you.
And the payments made with the branch. We run into hundreds of thousands of
Mie Baka Awoni Mika. Please, can you mute your microphone, please?
That will come in. So if
Thank you. Thank you so much. So, like I was saying, celebrating the top advocate means that we're celebrating the state team leads, because it's not all states that we're able to pick out the top advocate from, but we realize that the states with great team leaders were able to produce a great team member. I hope that makes sense, because this state team leads did so well that it's reflected on their state team members as well. But out of all the greater things, great people in every state team, there were some people that stood out, not just in their project, in their own school project, but in their supportive role in ensuring that all the state project comes to life. So join me as we celebrate and unveil the top SDG advocates. Please, the media, kindly showcase the top SDG advocates across the country. Thank you. Apologies for the delay. Please, while the media are trying to sort that out, let's have a 1 or 2 live testimonial again, while we'll give them the time to sort themselves out. Shemi Lori, now let me give Shemi Lori the opportunity this time around. I mean, you've tried. Shemi Lori Oluyemi from Lagos, please unmute and share your experience with us. And I would really like if we can have one of the state team leads to share their experience, either Lagos or Abuja or Katsina, or Kaduna. Please come. I want to see one of our state team leads share their experience. Shemilore.
Okay, good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for the opportunity. So, my experience, I think, aside the On a School project, one of the most underrated experience was the book review. So the book review session in Lagos State was a really nice one. It was a big thing because everybody was really interested in what those books had to offer. And one of the books that stood out to me the most was the Dare to Lead book. And I want to thank our state coordinator, Maureen AK, because the organization in Lagos State was superb. Everybody was literally involved. We had the graphics team, we had the protocol team, we had the project managers, we had the people doing reports and everything. And we always look forward to the book review. And another thing that stood out to me the most was our community project. Our community project impacted 400 students in 2 public schools across Lagos State. And it was sustainable in the sense that it just didn't stop there. Even after the project itself, we have a summer boot camp where we'll be teaching the students different skills, project management, data analytics, social media management, public speaking, and the rest of them. And one thing I learned about all this experience was that advocacy is a beautiful thing, and you don't need to be afraid of people listening to you, because if you're actually solving real problems, you won't fight for attention, because people need it. They will listen to you because the message is for them. So that's one thing I really picked out from all of these things. So thank you to the SDSN. Thank you to Lagos State Advocates. Thank you to everybody. I really, really appreciate. And that is one of the most beautiful experiences I had throughout this journey. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Shemilore. Please can we congratulations to the advocate that were able to make it to the top list. We look forward to our social media platforms as we celebrate you across all our social media channels, of course. So please enjoy the celebration. And sorry, I'm trying to. Now we are before you get your certificate, I know everyone is so much looking forward to the certificate. We want to officially welcome you to the SDGs Advocate Network. And to do this is the SDGs Advocate Network Executive. Please kindly confirm if they are here to welcome our newest and freshest advocate to the network.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, Ladidi.
Yeah, good afternoon, good evening.
Please go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Please go ahead.
Thank you very much. So, on behalf of the entire executive team, I'm excited to officially welcome the advocates to the incredible teams of changemakers. First of all, congratulations once again for making it this far, but it was not easy. From the Own a School project to your book reading and also to the community project, it was indeed a tough one, and I can tell you for sure. Being eligible to join the Advocate Network is not a small feat. It shows your work, your commitment, your passion, and your dedication to drive positive change. And that starts from your immediate community. And we see you, we recognize you, and we acknowledge all your efforts. Being an advocate is not just holding a title. It is about embracing a mindset of service, leadership, and action. The Sustainable Development Goal may sound global, but they need local solutions, and that's where we all come in, not just as advocates, but as change makers and also as peacemakers. Whether it is education, health, gender equality, climate action, or reducing inequality, your voice, your skills, your efforts, and your knowledge all matter. And through this network, each and every one of you will have the platform to do even more and create bigger and greater impact in your community and Nigeria at large. As we begin this incredible journey, we want to remember you that you are not alone. You are now part of a national family, which is a family of advocates who share your drive to create better Nigeria and a better world at large. So once again, you are all welcome to the SDG Advocate Network. We are proud to have you here, and we can't wait to see all the incredible things we all do together, combining our skills, our knowledge, and our unique experiences together. So welcome.
Thank you, Ladidi. Thank you so much. Welcome. Welcome our freshest advocate into the building. It's a wonderful place to be. And trust me, you're moving forward in your career. You see how much of an impact, how much this program will reflect in every part of your journey moving forward. We are now moving to this group photograph. And to do this, please, I would love to join every participant to, in a minute, probably quickly touch up your face in just a second. If you're a lady, touch up your face, wear your wig. And if you don't want to wear a wig, you look good like that. Don't worry. Let's mute please keep your mic mute. Thank you. Let's just share our video. Let's switch on our video so that we can have the cameraman take a group picture. Can we do that quickly? Please, I'm not saying, oh, Messi, you look good. Yeah. Where are the rest, please? Cabrio, thank you for that. We have over 204 people on this call, please. Mayowa, as soon as you're able to get a good number, please take the picture. Let me know so I can give you my best side. Thank you, Peter. Are you taking the picture?
Yes, I am.
Someone should please help snap the people on YouTube as well, because we know that it's not just on Zoom that people are joining from. Please take your picture. And also, as a participant, you can also take your picture yourself and share it across social media, share it on your WhatsApp status. But please pick my good side. Let's say cheese. Yeah. Maiwa, are we done?
We're almost done.
Okay. Please stay like that. Don't move.
You can go on.
Thank you. Please stay with me because you'll be coming up. I'll be bringing you up now. I know so many of you have been. You can switch back to whatever you're doing, but please still make sure that your mic is still muted and then you can hear me very well. So many of you have been asking about, okay, what's the next? Can we get the link to the next course and all that? And I've not been able to answer you. That's because I'm going on vacation. I think I deserve it as a project lead for Cohort 6. Please, you guys are not even appreciating me. Is this fair? Eh? Like, I should be seeing applause. So I'm going to be, I will be shifting a little bit to allow the project lead for Cohort 7 to address us on the future outlook and what the next step is for Cohort 7. Please, Mayowa, welcome to the stage. Oh, it's nice to have you. And it's great to say that you will be leading the Cohort 7. Please unmute and speak to us on the future outlook and what we should be expecting for Cohort 7.
All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you, Janet Olaolu. I really appreciate your spirit of leadership. Indeed, you're a man in womanhood. So I really appreciate you. And it's truly an honor to stand before you today as we celebrate the remarkable achievements of Cohort season, as we cast our vision forward towards the joining of Cohort 7. And I know we are so happy to hear that, at the course of me managing the Zoom, I was asking a lot of people asking for when the Cohort 7 will begin, but I'm so sure that the link will be shared as soon as possible. So as we all know that the number 7 just holds a deep significance, and that's what we call perfection. But it's not just a number, but is just a place whereby a number whereby we need to complete the work that is at hand now. It's a number of purpose and also a number of perfection. And I genuinely believe that Cohort 7 will reflect every of our work we've done. So without wasting much of my time, I just want to use this opportunity to appreciate I just want to use this opportunity to talk about what the future ahead of us for Cohort 7. First thing we want to prioritize is the inclusiveness. So, and we want to ensure that our voice is heard. We want to ensure that every underserved areas across the 36 states is heard. You know, during our testimonial, we saw a lot of someone from Cross River saying she needs to relocate from Lagos to that place. Why? Just to serve the underserved community. So Cohort 7 is just that we are just going to serve the underserved community, the youth, and we are also going to marginalize and our voice. You understand? And the second one is we want to build a strategic and a very strategic and a local community partnership. We don't just want to give our voice to just the rural areas, the urban areas. We also want to go into the rural areas to let our voice known. And the third is just we want to also lead with purpose, with distinct purpose, with passion and integrity. So I just want to use this opportunity to appreciate Mr. Emmanuel, and that's the SDG catalyst himself. I just want to thank you for this vision. I just want to thank you for taking me along this journey that, oh, this is how to do it, this is how to do it perfectly. And also for Janet Olaolu, you've been a very good person. You know, this Cohort 6, it goes with a lot of energy, it goes with a lot of challenges, but you were able to think through everything. You were detailed with your actions and everything. You were very passionate and you know what to do at the right time. Thank you for your leadership and allowing me to work with you hand in hand with you. And also for Cohort 6 advocates, you also know that this is our voice. At least we are also going to be reaching out to some of you, like to help out for Cohort 7 as well, because it did not stop here. And one of our executive members says you are now an SDG advocate. So we need to just let our voice known for Cohort 7 to perfect everything that has been done. To the SDSN team, that's my team members that work alongside with this thing. I just want to say thank you for believing in us, for believing in the vision and trusting us to carry it forward. And for my fellow Cohort 7 coming soon, I just want to say it's our turn, and let's make it count. Let's not just advocate with SDGs, but let's live with them. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you and congratulations to you once again. Thank you. Over to you, Janet. Thanks.
Mayowa, we look forward to what the great things that Cohort 7 brings. Like one of the testimonials said, I think the lady from, what's it called? She was sharing that the first time she applied for this program was in 2021, but she couldn't finish because she had one or two issues. But here she is finishing strong with Cohort 6. Now, the fact that you're unable to finish with Cohort 6 doesn't mean that you're a failure, or it doesn't mean that everything that you did is not being appreciated or not being, it doesn't count. Yes, it does count. You just need to understand the fact that we have a standard and we are doing this because of you. So this is to say that Cohort 7 is open. You can join the Cohort 7. It doesn't change anything. And before you know it, before the end of the year, you're already you'll be getting your certificate as well, and you'll be part of the graduate. So you can shop with some of your team members that are unable to graduate with this cohort, probably because they couldn't finish up or they couldn't meet up to some things that whatever it can be, encourage them to join the Cohort 7, because the end goal is to have great leaders that has gone through the fire of reshaping and refining, which is why we are here. Yeah, we are almost drawing to the close of the event. Before we draw finally to the close of the event, I want to say a very big congratulations to all the 689 advocates that are graduating today, and more big congratulations to all the state team leads that will be getting a leadership certificate. Trust me, we're going to appreciate your leadership, and every of your effort is not just going to go down the drain. So lastly for this event, sorry, Oluwatoyin, please, can you speak now? Oh, sorry. To give the closing remarks is Oluwatoyin Odolano, the Ed Programs and Operation for SDSN Youth Nigeria. Please, Oluwatoyin, unmute your mic and let you go.
Thank you.
I hope you are sharing this jacket with me as well, because please, why do you have a jacket and I don't have? That's
okay. Thank you. Thanks for the amazing efforts for this cohort. It's really been very encouraging, and yeah, thank you all for the efforts. And I must say, wow, what a journey. I really must say it's been a lot, and thank you all for staying true to this stage. Well done for the efforts. This moment is not just a celebration of certificates or the end of a training. It's a testament to our growth, commitment, and unstoppable force of youth driving sustainable change. And I must say, heartfelt congratulations to all our graduating advocates. You have committed your time, your energy, and your ideas to learn, unlearn, and act for the betterment of our world. And please must know that this is not the end. This is not the end, and it is just a beginning to greater things. And in fact, the real work starts now. You're stepping out with the responsibility to turn your learning into local action and your passion into policy influence, as well as your stories into sparks for greater change. The world needs your voice, and hence you need to stay committed, you need to stay curious, and you need to stay courageous. Once again, congratulations to each and every one of you, and thank you. Wishing you all the very best on this new path. Thank you.
Thank you, Oluwatoyin. Thank you so much. Of course, I'll be sharing with you personally my delivery address for my jacket. I want to say on behalf of the entire team of SDSN Youth Nigeria, I want to say a very big thank you for joining this call. Thank you for joining in the celebration. We want to say a very big thank you to all our special guests for taking the time to join and to celebrate this great advocate for all the work that you've done. Thank you so much for joining. And I know before you clock out, before you start clocking out, you might want to ask yourself, now that we have done the graduation, where is our certificate? Because I know some people have been holding my throat. It's like, where is the certificate? Don't worry, you'll be getting your certificate shortly via your email address. By your email, please look out for your email. And in any situation, probably you're unable to, because throughout the week, I tried as much as possible to correct so many email address, the incorrect email address, and so on and so forth. But then, we can never say things like this. It's normal to happen. If you're unable to receive, you're part of the graduating advocate, but you're unable to receive your certificate, please reach out to me personally. You can reach out to me either through your state team lead or come to my DM. But please, when you come to my DM, please, let's just go straight to the point, the name, the state, and what the issue is, so that we can get it resolved for you. Thank you so much. We love you, and we hope to see you.
And I'm an advocate.
Good day. Bye.
And my SDGs of interest are SDGs number 4, which is quality education, and SDGs number 13, which is climate action.
But then the SDG Advocacy Programme gave me the tool and clarity I needed. It showed me that advocacy isn't just about having a voice, it's about taking intentional steps that create real impact. The most defining moment for me was carrying out the own school projects, engaging with the students, learning about their dreams, and also supporting their learning environment really opened my eyes in a whole new way. Seeing their faces light up, knowing that something I led made a difference was so humbling. That experience didn't just impact the students, it changed me. It strengthened my resolve to do more in reaching out to underserved communities.
I believe achieving Goal 4 of Sustainable Development Goals, ensuring inclusive and quality education for all, and promoting lifelong learning would lead to the concomitant achievement of other sustainable development goals in developing countries.
My experience being part of SDG Advocate Programme, Cohort 6, has truly been a transformative journey for me, both personally and professionally. It has deepened my understanding more about sustainable development goals and also equipped me with skills and confidence to advocate for them meaningfully wherever I go.
The most impactful moment in this program for me is the training on community engagement and also project implementation. Yes, and it gave me clarity on how to turn ideas into actions. It empowered me to think critically and also work with teamwork, group work, and it has helped me both personally and professionally.
Sustainable change that could last forever, even after we are gone. I want us to remember that sustainability doesn't have to be big. You can start from anywhere, starting from your home to your community. Just make sure to find the problem and the solution to it.
Key achievement is promoting waste management, to consider that this is not just a platform for education but also a community ownership where it helps us to drive that impact and creating sustainability around the world. Now I want to tell you, next time you are joining UN SDG Advocate, please, please and please, it's not easy, nothing is easy, but you can do it, trust me. So I want to say thank you very much to the SDG Advocate team and also the SDSN Youth Nigeria for giving us this opportunity. Thank you, and let us make a great impact. A great impact for one is a great impact for all. Thank you.
It's on 700.